Hello everyone, I greet in the name of God Almighty. My name is Apostle Silas, and today we have a very interesting video to react to. And this one says that this boy killed our father. Amazing story. Well, we don't know what in extent this video is all about unless we get down to the video before we can be able to get some of the details and what the creator was trying to convey to us. So if today happens to be the first time of you checking out my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Facebook and Instagram. And if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section and I'm going to check it out. So before we get on to the video, I'm a theologian and I make this video not to discredit anyone's religion. This is basically for educational purposes, and I believe that at the end of this video we all are going to learn from this. So let's get down to this video and check this out.
During the time of Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu, there were two men who brought in a young boy dragging into the courthouse. So Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu, he asks him, what is this? What is going on? Why are you dragging him into the courthouse? They say, this boy, he killed our father.
Okay.
Umar ibn Khattab, he asks him, did you really kill their father? The boy says, yes, I did kill their father, but it was by accident. My camel, it used to tread on their property. So one day their father took a rock and hit the camel in the eye. And I saw the camel suffering and it made me furious and aggravated. So I took a rock and I threw it at the father. It hit him in the head and he died.
Shit.
So Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu, he asks the two brothers, will you forgive this young boy for this accident? They say, no, we want qisas, we want retribution.
Wow.
So Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu, he asked the young boy, do you have any last words, any last wishes, any last requests? And the young boy says, yes. My father passed away and I have a younger brother. And my father left some money behind for my younger brother. I would like 3 days to go and retrieve this wealth from a hidden place so that I can make sure my brother gets it when I die and pass away. So Umar ibn Khattab, he thinks this boy is making up the story. He's like, boy, what are you talking about? What wealth, what father, what young brother? The young boy, he says, trust me. Umar ibn Khattab, he says, okay, I will trust you, but find a guarantor for you. Someone who will guarantee that you will come back. The young boy, he looks around, there's a packed courthouse. Will someone not help me today? And everyone, as the boys looking around, they turn their face away, they turn their faces down. No one wants to help this boy. Then from the back of the courthouse, a hand raises up. Whose hand is it? Abu Dhar al-Ghifari radiallahu anh, the noble and illustrious companion who gave da'wah to so many of the tribes. He says, I will be the guarantor of this boy. Now understand what it means to be the guarantor. Meaning that if this boy does not come back, it is the head of Abu Dhar al-Ghifari radiallahu anhu that will be chopped off, that he will be killed. Abu Dhar al-Ghifari, he says, I will be the guarantor. So the boy goes away. The first day goes by, the boy is nowhere to be seen. The second day goes by, the boy is still nowhere to be seen. Asr time comes on the third day. The two brothers go to Abu Dhar al-Ghifari radiallahu anh, and they say, come with us to the courthouse. It is time. Abu Dhar al-Ghifari radiallahu anhu says, I will come to the courthouse, but the day does not end until Maghrib. So now Abu Dhar al-Ghifari is walking through Medina with these two brothers. They're going to the courthouse. And the people of Medina are following behind them, all getting to the courthouse to see what is going to happen. It is now the talk of the town. You can imagine, minutes are going by, the courthouse is filling up. The anxiety is building up. Will Abu Dhar al-Ghifari have his life sacrificed for the mistake of a boy? And literally minutes before the adhan of Salatul Maghrib, the boy rushes in. People are now shouting, they're happy, they're wondering what's going to happen, will everyone be forgiven, will everyone be happy, what's going to happen? So the boy comes in, the adhan for Maghrib hasn't gone. Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu, he asks the boy, oh boy, why did you come back? I did not send a spy behind you, I did not send anyone to follow you. What made you come back? He said that I did not want anyone to say that a Muslim gave his word and did not fulfill it. So I came
Wow.
back. Umar ibn Khattab, he turns to Abu Dhar and he says, "Oh Abu Dhar, what made you want to be the guarantor of this boy?" He says, "I saw a Muslim in need, and I did not want anyone to ever say that a Muslim was in need and no one was there to help him. So I raised my hand to be his guarantor." The two brothers, they say, when we have people like this, how can a Muslim ask for forgiveness and no one be there to forgive him? So they forgave the boy, and the boy was forgiven.
Wow.
This was the legacy of Islam. This was the code of conduct. This is why during the Khilaf of Umar ibn Khattab, they were able to reach the border of China all the way to the south of France. Because they had strong relationships with Allah. They did things with ihsan, and they lived with the code of conduct of Islam.
Wow. Jesus Christ. I can't just believe this. This is a very strong conviction of faith, you understand, that the guarantor actually, you understand, had on that boy. Do you know what it means, you understand, for you to guarantee for someone? And then it's the response for me that just melt my heart. Like, it's something that I didn't just, you understand, believe it. How the boy, you understand, left, and then after 3 days he came back, knowing fully well that they are going to kill him. They asked the boy, "Why do you come back?" And then he said that, "I don't want it to be like a Muslim make a promise and fail." Like, seriously, like, for real, how many promises have we made that we fulfill? Seriously, like, we should kind of ask ourselves, you understand, this very question. And also, you understand, in relation to what, you understand, the boy, you understand, did. Of course, we are not saying that what he did, you understand, was a right thing. But when we talk about, you understand, forgiveness don't have to be that because I give $5 to someone and then the person was not be able to give me back, and then I felt like, okay, fine, I forgive you, just go, or $100 or 500 or 1,000, right? But when it is become difficult, let's assume you give somebody, in essence, $1 million. $1 million, imagine. Something I don't have at the moment, okay, but then $1 million, right? And then something happened and then somebody take it away. Can you be able to forgive that kind of amount of money? This is what we are talking about. He was able to take away the life of their father, right, from them. And then they were able to show forgiveness, and look at their response. How can a Muslim in a need, you understand, ask for forgiveness that he cannot be forgiven? And because of that, this, you understand, when, you understand, viral, and people, we are talking about, you understand, some of these things. As a Christian, can't you be able to forgive if such a thing should happen to you? If someone should killed your father or your mother or your brother or your family, can you be able to forgive? As a Muslim, can you be able to replicate the same thing that this boy, you understand, did in the name of Islam? Can you be able to guarantee for someone who called himself a Christian? Or can a Christian be able to forgive in this kind of situation? This is a question for you and me that is listening to me. Me being a Christian and you being a Muslim, or a Christian listening to me, any of the above. This is just, you understand, applicable to all of us. And this thing, you understand, is not just about the boy, but it's about you and I. Me and you, we have all, you understand, offended God on different, you understand, cases. And God has always been merciful. God has always been forgiven. God have always spared my life, spared your life. Can't you be able to forgive? Look at just this one scenario. But do you know the number of sins that we commit every day? Do you know the number of sins we commit every day? We commit a lot of sin. But God who is in heaven, God our Creator, God our Father, He always and always forgive you and I. Do you know see how difficult it is, you understand, to forgive? But God has said that to forgive is what? Divine. And forgiveness is from Him. And that's why we have to pray for Him to give us that heart, the heart of forgiveness. Let's forgive when it is difficult. Not that when it is easy, but when it is difficult for us to be able to forgive and to leave the rest, you understand, to God. This is just an example that this boy was able to show to us. Can you be able to forgive? Do you have a forgiving spirit? And that's why we have to pray for the spirit, you understand, of God to manifest in our life, or let, you understand, the fruit of the spirit, you understand, be seen in us. Let's be kind, let's be faithful, let's be lovely to others, let's be able to forgive and be patient when trials and tribulation comes. Can we be able to withstand it? Or we are going to deviate when it becomes so difficult? We have to stand firm, even at the point of our death. It's not an easy task, but it's something that we have to do, knowing fully well that even if we suffer here, we have a place that we are going to enjoy, a place that has been made for you and I, a place that we are going to live forever. And that's why we have to keep, you understand, and remain, you understand, in God, remain in His principles, follow His word and follow His commandment. Of course, He has commanded us, you understand, to do some certain things and to desist from doing some certain things. So which one, you understand, is your weak point? Pray to Him and He's going to strengthen you. All the places or everything that you are doing that is against His will, He's going to strengthen you, and you are going to what? To overcome it. He has said in His word that you will not allow temptation that will happen to us that we cannot overcome. Everything that will happen to us, we can overcome it. And we need that grace to be able to overcome it when those trials and tribulation, you understand, come to us. Don't forget, we are living, you understand, at the end time. The trumpet can sound at any time. The question is, where will you find yourself? Where will I find myself? That's what we should keep on reflecting on. May God bless you as you do His will, as you adhere to the teachings, you understand, of our Creator, as we continue to allow, you understand, the spirit of forgiveness to manifest in our life, just as how God has been forgiving us. Can we be able to forgive our neighbors? Can we be able to forgive people, you understand, who offend us? We should be able to have that forgiving spirit and try to be kind and be lovely to one another. So this is the end of my video. If you like my reaction, you should like, share and subscribe. And if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section and I'm going to check it out. So you remain blessed, and I see you in my next video. Your thought and opinion are all welcome at the comment section.